the wing, Hill. Richardson covering. He on the clock. Goes up on the block. Hill, no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
What a box out there. Beautiful rebounding.
We're about 1 minute into the first, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Now, here's Richardson. He dishes it to Cole. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Outside Hill. West setting the pick for Hill. Picked by West. There's the pass to Miles. Misses off the right eye.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Cole's shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Indiana off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. It's back to Hill. George dishes to West. Shoots from 14. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Richardson against Hill. Richardson kicks to Cole. A step-back shot here, and he hits the jump shot. Cole's got 5 now.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, George. Pass to Miles. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Richardson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Hill. There's the pick, and George now top of the key. Lets it go with the 3. The shot no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. From the arc, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Patrick Beverly comes in for C.J. Miles. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Hornets, number 1. In third, the Pacers.
You know what? We were lucky to see both of these teams do their thing on defense during the regular season. I mean, you talk about blocks, steals, outstanding rebounding. They were able to keep their opponents from scoring fairly consistently.
Now, here is George. West passes to George. Hill kicks to Beverly. It's back to Hill. Releases. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Now, here's Richardson. Defended by Beverly. Richardson kicks to Cole. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Z's done. He already has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And both free throws good for Cole.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those. There's
38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Beverly dishes to Hill. Hibbert with the screen. Hill passes to George. Right side Hill. Here's Hibbert. Vonleh with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 7. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. And the jumper falls for him. Richardson's got 6.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Here's Cole. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Yeah, they have been fantastic offensively, really coming out strong, and they've lit it up.
Yeah, they have. I mean, very much in control and shooting the ball extremely well.
We've got Z. Vonleh is out there with Maverick. Then there's Richardson, and it's Roberson in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's Hibbert missing. So it's the Hornets now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Cole's shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The feed to West. Another shot. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing. Here's Cole. 14 points for him. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
West kicks to Beverly. Indiana moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. Sloan's got his first 3 points of the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Richardson kicks to Roberson. Tries a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Timeout called the Pacers.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for West. And it's C.J. Miles in for Patrick Beverly. Hibbert gets the bucket.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. His message to them was all about getting high-percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
With this quick break on the floor, let's highlight the sweetest shooting big men in basketball. Look at their numbers in the regular season. Well, you look at Maverick, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Boy, he's just a dominant presence in the low post. He gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get into good position down low before he actually catches the ball.
And I like the way his game is adaptable based on what the defense is showing. I mean, he'll change it up. from game to game as long as he's still able to get high percentage shots.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 9, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Going to the line, Richardson.
That's good from Richardson.
Talk about great numbers for Richardson. He has 12 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Now here's Hibbert. Here's the screen. Pass to Miles. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Good on both. Here's Richardson. He's got 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Hill after the basket by Charlotte. George up top. Right side, George. Count that one. George has got 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Richardson kicks to Roberson. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Here's Hill following the 3 by Charlotte. George with the screen on Richardson. Hill kicks to Hibbert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter. It's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. 43 seconds left now here in the second. Hill against Richardson. Passes it to Maverick. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Pacers trail by 20. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Over in the corner, Cole. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
.15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Hill. There's the dish to George. There's the triple. The shot is off.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down! Right at the horn.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.